Did you know that up to 60% of seniors experience dehydration symptoms daily, and they make these 5 common mistakes while drinking water, which are silently harming their health and overall well-being? We're told morning water is a health essential, but what if I told you it could be silently sabotaging your digestive system, kidneys, and joints? In your 40s and 50s, your body bounced back. Now, in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, a simple morning glass can cause hidden harm. Studies show that age-related changes drastically alter how our bodies process even pure water. Are you accidentally making your mornings harder? This video reveals the shocking truth about your morning water routine and how to fix it before it's too late. Before we explore the 5 common mistakes, I'd love to know where you're joining us. Share your city in the comments below. Let's start with the first common mistake seniors make while drinking water. Imagine this. You just woken up, the room is still cool, and you reach for a glass of water straight from the refrigerator. That first, icy gulp seems refreshing, a jolt to the system. But what's really happening inside your body is a sudden, jarring shift. When we sleep, our bodies enter a state of rest and repair. Our digestive system slows, our blood vessels relax, and our core temperature dips slightly. Introducing ice-cold water into this delicate state is like slamming on the brakes of a car just as it's starting to warm up. The cold water causes the muscles lining your stomach to contract sharply, a protective reflex that can lead to cramping and discomfort. It also triggers vasoconstriction, where your blood vessels narrow, reducing blood flow. For seniors, whose circulation is already more sensitive and less efficient, this can exacerbate feelings of coldness, particularly in the extremities like hands and feet. Moreover, as we age, our metabolism slows, and our internal thermostat becomes less adept at handling temperature extremes. The shock from ice-cold water can overwhelm our body's regulatory mechanisms, leading to headaches, dizziness, and even lightheadedness. Mary, a sharp and independent 76-year-old. For years, she swore by her morning glass of ice-cold water, believing it cleared her throat and woke her up. But gradually, she noticed her hands becoming persistently cold, her stomach cramping after drinking, and her digestion feeling sluggish throughout the morning. She initially dismissed these symptoms as age-related, until a conversation with her doctor revealed the culprit: the temperature of her water. Her doctor explained the physiological effects of cold water on an aging body and suggested switching to room temperature. Within a week, Mary's mornings transformed. Her stomach felt calm, her hands warmed up, and her digestion flowed smoothly. This simple change, allowing the water to sit out for a while or using lukewarm water, made a profound difference in her daily comfort. Before moving to the next mistake, if you find this information valuable, please like this video and subscribe. Your support encourages us to bring you more content like this. The second common mistake is gulping water quickly. Many of us wake up with a dry mouth, driven by an intense thirst. We grab a glass of water and chug it down, eager to quench that thirst as quickly as possible. However, this rapid intake can overwhelm our body's delicate morning equilibrium. When we first wake up, our bodies are transitioning from a state of rest to activity. Our heart rate is gradually increasing, our blood pressure is adjusting, and our digestive system is slowly awakening. Dumping a large volume of water into this unprepared system can cause a sudden expansion of the stomach, leading to bloating and discomfort. Furthermore, drinking water too quickly can disrupt the delicate balance of electrolytes in our bodies. The kidneys, responsible for regulating fluid and electrolyte levels, are forced to work overtime to process the sudden influx of water. This can lead to a rapid shift in electrolyte balance, causing dizziness, nausea, and even a fluttering sensation in the chest. For seniors, whose systems are more sensitive, these disruptions can have a more pronounced and prolonged effect. Walter, a 72-year-old retired coach, prided himself on his disciplined approach to hydration. He would wake up and drink a full bottle of water before even setting foot on the floor, believing he was maximizing his health benefits. However, he began experiencing episodes of dizziness, particularly in the mornings. Initially, he attributed it to age or fatigue, but after consulting his doctor, he discovered the issue was his rapid water consumption. His doctor explained that his body wasn't able to process the large volume of water quickly enough, leading to the dizziness. Walter made a simple change. He began sipping his water slowly over 15 to 20 minutes, allowing his body to adjust. The dizziness disappeared, and his mornings became more comfortable and energized. The third common mistake is drinking water in plastic bottles. Convenience often leads seniors to keep plastic water bottles by their bedside, refilling them repeatedly. However, this seemingly harmless habit can expose them to harmful chemicals. Plastic bottles, particularly those made from lower quality or older plastics, can leach substances like bisphenol A, BPA, and other endocrine disruptors into the water, especially when left in warm rooms overnight. These chemicals can mimic or interfere with our natural hormones, disrupting the delicate balance necessary for optimal health. As we age, our hormonal systems become more fragile, making us more susceptible to the effects of these chemicals. Seniors often take medications for conditions like thyroid issues, blood pressure, or blood sugar, and these chemicals can interfere with the efficacy of these medications. Over time, exposure to these chemicals can lead to a range of symptoms, including fatigue, mood swings, bloating, and unexplained discomfort. Stanley, a 78-year-old who diligently drank water from a refilled plastic bottle, began experiencing persistent headaches, digestive issues, and fatigue. He initially dismissed these symptoms as age-related, but after consulting a nutritionist, he discovered the culprit: a plastic water bottle. The nutritionist explained that the repeated use and exposure to warmth had likely caused the bottle to leach chemicals into his water. Stanley switched to a glass bottle and began using fresh water each morning. Within a few weeks, his headaches subsided, his energy levels improved, and his digestive issues resolved. Before moving to the next mistake, type water in the comments if you like the information provided in this video. Fourth mistake is about timing of water intake and medication. Many seniors take medications in the morning, often with a glass of water. While this is generally recommended, the timing and technique are crucial. Drinking too much water too quickly on an empty stomach after taking medication can cause nausea, bloating, and heartburn. This occurs because the sudden influx of water can irritate the stomach lining, particularly in the morning when it's still sensitive. Conversely, drinking water immediately after a large meal can interfere with medication absorption, particularly for drugs that need to be taken on an empty stomach. Our digestive system is particularly delicate in the morning as hormones and acidity levels are still adjusting. Introducing a large volume of water and medication can disrupt this delicate balance, leading to discomfort and reduced medication efficacy. Margaret, an 80-year-old on thyroid medication, experienced persistent nausea despite adhering to her medication regimen. Her doctor, after a thorough examination and blood work, couldn't find any medical reason for her nausea. During a follow-up conversation, the doctor inquired about her water habits. Margaret revealed that she drank a large glass of water immediately after taking her medication. The doctor suggested she try sipping smaller amounts of water and wait 45 minutes before eating breakfast. Within a few days, her nausea disappeared, and her subsequent blood work showed improved thyroid function. Fifth mistake is bypassing breakfast and relying on water. In the pursuit of health and weight management, some seniors skip breakfast, relying solely on water. While this approach might work for some younger individuals, it can be detrimental for older adults. After 8 to 10 hours of overnight fasting, our bodies are in a state of depletion. Our blood sugar is low, our energy reserves are depleted, and our brains and muscles require nutrients to function optimally. Relying solely on water can lead to fatigue, shakiness, mood swings, and mental fog. Water, while essential for hydration, cannot replace the nutrients we need for energy and optimal function. Skipping breakfast deprives our bodies of these essential nutrients, leading to a decline in overall well-being. Alice, a 69-year-old who tried intermittent fasting by skipping breakfast, experienced a gradual decline in her mood and cognitive function. She began experiencing memory lapses and repeating herself, which alarmed her daughter. A visit to her doctor revealed no underlying medical condition, but her doctor suggested she resume eating breakfast. Within days of adding a small, balanced breakfast to her routine, Alice's energy levels improved, her mood stabilized, and her cognitive function returned to normal. It's remarkable how something as simple as water, a substance we've known our entire lives, can feel so different as we age. Our bodies are wiser now, more sensitive, and they ask us to listen more closely. This conversation isn't about fear or rigid rules. It's about awareness, about noticing the subtle cues our bodies give us. When our mornings feel off, when we experience bloating, anxiety, or mental fog, it's not always a sign of something being wrong. Sometimes, it's simply a call for a gentle adjustment in our routine. To quickly recap, we discussed 5 critical mistakes: shocking your system with ice-cold water, disrupting your delicate morning balance, gulping water too quickly, causing bloating and electrolyte imbalances, using plastic bottles that leach harmful chemicals, affecting your hormonal health, improperly timing your water intake with medication, hindering absorption and causing discomfort, and skipping breakfast and relying solely on water, depriving your body of essential morning fuel. Perhaps you'll choose room temperature water tomorrow, or sip your water slowly, or switch to a glass bottle, or pair your water with a nourishing breakfast. These small changes can have a profound impact on your well-being. If any of these insights resonated with you, if they sparked a new way of thinking about your morning routine, that's a beautiful thing. It means you're still growing, still learning, still investing in your health. Thank you for spending this time with me. I encourage you to try one of these tips and observe how your body responds. Trust your body, it will guide you. If you found this information helpful, please share it with someone you care about. You never know who might be silently struggling with these issues. And if you'd like to see more gentle, honest health conversations like this, please subscribe. Remember, your comfort matters, your clarity matters, and you matter. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon.